Welcome. This is Jane Gardner, and welcome to Solopreneur Success Strategies. Today is Strategy Sunday, and today we're going to be talking about testing your business plan before you actually start your business. So today we're going to be going over various strategies to do to test your business plan. So first off, I guess I should introduce myself. I'm Jane Gardner. I work with my husband for the last 20 years in our structural engineering firm in Western Canada. And about 3 years ago, I came onto the internet to see how I could help others grow their business. And I have Solopreneur Success Strategies. It's a 7-day-a-week show. Today is Strategy Sunday, but I also have a Mindset Monday. Get your message out Tuesday, World Domination Wednesday, Jiller Jack of all trades Thursday, and Freebie Fridays, and Systems Saturday. But on Strategy Sunday, here's an overview. We have a vision for you and your business. We started with that. Then we looked at the goals for the 1 year, 3 year, and 5 year, and now we're looking at you and your business plan. As well, we will be looking at some of the business trends in 2016 and how they will probably affect your strategy in the coming years in your business plan. So what we are doing now is we are talking about creating a yearly business plan so that every year you review what direction you're going, and so you know whether or not you need to change your focus. So let's go and have a look at your business is like a stream. It flows, it can trickle, it can change direction, it can surge, it can get blocked, but it can never go back in time. So always move forward, and your business will be moving forward as well. And as I mentioned, we have a look at an overview of Strategy Sunday, and it's all about vision, about goals, planning, strategy, and looking at what is the trends that are coming up in 2016, which are going to change maybe your strategy for the next year in 2017. In previous episodes, we had a look at your goals and your vision, and we had a look at your lifestyle business. We discussed the diverse business model and how to create a business that is solid with a solid foundation. It is always good to have revenue layers of various types of revenue coming into your business. Can be various values or various types of businesses, types of revenue. For example, in our structural engineering firm, we have various forms of revenue, and so that is how we have managed to survive 2008 financial crisis, because we were doing structural design for review of signs, for renovations, for new projects for housing. We also looked at structural analysis of mechanical things, and we even did some road work design and bridges. So it's always good to have a diverse business model, because when one revenue stream might trickle instead of flowing, you'll have other revenue streams coming into your business. So we also looked at why you would want to look at your goals and what you would envision for your lifestyle when you're in business. Because before you can decide on your business model that you want to do, you have to decide on what you want your lifestyle business to be in terms of your goals and vision for the business, and in terms of the time you want to spend on the business, and the time you want to spend with your family, or the time you want to travel. So you have to look at these various things on your lifestyle before you decide on your business model. So your business model should work with your lifestyle. You don't make your lifestyle fit the business model, because it never will. You have to make sure that you are happy with the lifestyle you will have with that business model. So always make sure it's a business model that you'll be happy to work in. So we looked at what is a business plan and why do you need one. And some people think it's only for funding, but it doesn't have to be complicated. You can map out your goals and your action plan and your financials. And also you can also use it for funding if you need to, of course, and you can get your business organized. But you can also see where you're going wrong by analyzing it every year and seeing why you hadn't gotten the financials that you needed, the expenses were too much, or why you didn't get a certain path to grow, etc. So it's always good to put a structure into a business plan, and we looked at having the key components of a business plan, and we looked at your business model description and putting that down on paper. We looked at your unique value proposition and how you should have a way to differentiate yourself from your competitor and make it clear to someone what your business is about and why it's different. And then we looked at your business goals, short-term and long-term goals in terms of your business so that you can know what direction you're going. And then, of course, we looked at your marketing plan and to see what you needed to do for your marketing plan in terms of how you are, what direction you are going. Now, before we start with the action plan, there's one that we should have added, which is testing your business plan and your marketing to see if it will be successful as a business model. Before you actually do a proper launch of your business, you could test some of the marketing, because now with the internet, you can go out on the internet and do some messaging to find out whether there are people who will be attracted to what you have to sell or your product or service or whatever your business is. So how to schedule out your business plan for your ultimate success. So what you would want to do is lay out your tasks in a logical order that you want to do to test your business plan and your business model. Start with your end result, as always, that you want to have, and then work backwards to see what you need to do in order to work towards that end result. And then set up your business model, just the basics, and then give each step a time frame and a deadline. So, for example, let's see, what kind of business model would you have? Let's say you want a coaching business model. Then you want to have a look at what is the end result that you want to have after a certain time frame. So, for example, in 6 months, you want to have, say, 6 to 8 clients. So from there, from 6 months, how are you going to get 6 to 8 clients? Do you already have these 6 to 8 clients and you just want to get them to grow into get more clients, or do you just want to get 6 to 8 clients? And so you need to know what are the steps you're going to have to take in order to get these 6 to 8 clients in 6 months. And so there's the deadline and the time frame. And so what you do is test whether or not you can find a way to get the messaging out there to find the people that you need. So you have already thought about your marketing campaigns, and obviously you would have already laid out each step with a time frame and a deadline in your marketing campaign. So now you can have a 6-month deadline and work backwards and figure out what you need to do in terms of your marketing, and then just start testing your marketing. So go out there and do whatever you need to do to get new clients, depending on your business. So, for example, the coaching business, you would be calling up people on your who you know to say what your business is and see if they know anyone else, etc. Just do whatever the marketing campaign is that you wanted to do a test, just a brief test to see if you get the kind of response and measure the success of it and see if you need to tweak anything or edit anything or change the messaging. And just to get started briefly. It doesn't cost much to market it for a brief campaign and see whether or not what your messaging is connecting with others, and you can maybe get those 6 to 8 clients in 6 months. So just try it for a couple of months and see how is it going. And you can do that part-time and to do the test. And so then think of other additional marketing strategies you could add on to that and try them and see if them for success and see if it's working, if any of those are also working. If you go onto Facebook, if you start a Facebook group, if you go onto LinkedIn, you connect with people on LinkedIn. If you're in coaching, of course, and see if you have any money in your budget to do some brief outsourcing of some messaging, etc., to see what happens in 2 to 3 months, and just test it rather than launching it completely all at once. So you tally your marketing results and your target market reaction. See what kind of reaction you had on Facebook with Facebook's ads, for example, or if you phoned up and got clients. Gather your test results together to see which marketing may be more successful. And then next week we'll create the financial forecast and budget. But what you want to do, of course, is seeing what marketing might be effective and then pumping it up once you decide to launch your business and launch your business plan, depending on how you're going to do it. If you're going to be, if this is when you're starting up and you want to get some funding, or you want to get some of your own funding then we're going to be looking at the financials next week. I guess that's why I'm talking about funding and how to put that into your budget and your financial forecast into your business plan so that you can get going. So next week it'll be financial forecast and budget. And for those of you who don't know, I have a offer at jgtips.com/plan where we look at what is a business plan, how to pick your model, how to conduct market research for your online business, how to define your unique selling proposition, how to set your short and long-term goals, and how to do your sales and marketing plan to put on your business plan, etc., etc. And so that's a training that you can do so that you can use it every year in terms of creating a business plan for your business. So next week, we're going to be looking at the financials. And to catch up with the Strategy Sunday trainings and the rest of the week, go to Solopreneur Success Strategies playlist on my YouTube channel at jgtips.com/YouTube. So this is Jane Gardner again. And this is interesting. I'm sure you haven't thought of that before, just testing your marketing a bit. And now that we have the internet, it's very easy to go out on Facebook or on Twitter or LinkedIn and just sort of tell people about your business and what you're doing and see what interest you have out there in forums, etc. So test it first. Why not? And before you spend the kind of money and find out that it's not a business that anyone wants, you might as well test it first. So this is Jane Gardner, and next week I'll be looking at financials on Strategy Sunday. Thank you for listening.